Hey everyone, Stealth Swimmer here for the IFBB section of the bodybuilding.com forum. I just want to make a quick video of some highlights from the New York Pro. I didn't watch the whole show. I didn't see all the pictures or whatever. I saw a little bit of video here and there. So this is what just stuck out to me. If anyone else from the section wants to contribute to this channel and put their own video to go more in depth, feel free to do so, of course. Basically, we'll start off with the 212 bodybuilding. Guy Sister Nino won, probably his best package overall, ever. Um, was really tight, big, full round and everything. Kim Jung Ho was second. I think he's the only Korean IFBB pro. Not completely sure, but um, he looked amazing. Uh, what you call it? Could bring the hamstrings up a little bit and could use some more overall size. I just read on the forum that he's like 46 though, so I don't know how much more size he could really add at this point. But I mean, he looked. I mean, that's just without even before I even knew his age or whatever. Just looking at him, I was like, man, this guy's amazing. Aesthetics, great flow, tiny waist, X frame, conditioning was excellent. But then now knowing that he's 46, that's mind blowing. That's like some Dexter Jackson stuff right there, but in the 212 division. And he looked great. Like I said, the legs could use a little more size. And at least judging from one of the pictures that I saw where he was hitting a back double biceps, kind of illustrated why I think judges should not overemphasize the glutes so much. Because, for example, Guy Cisternino's glutes were striated up and down like crazy. Uh, Kim, on the other hand, at least in the picture that I saw, did not have any glute striations. The glutes actually looked soft, looked kind of like lacking separation, but everywhere else was peeled like way sharper than Sister Nino in the back double biceps, at least. Like I said, just judging on that one picture. And this is Onyx, anyways. um, but yeah, moving on to the men's open. Um, just going by various accounts, it was a two-person show. It was basically not literally just two people, but you know, it was clearly the top two and then everyone else basically. So let's talk about the top two. It was Victor Martinez and Juan Morel, and I had Victor winning after seeing some pictures on the bodybuilding.com forum. I They were front pictures, and I was like, man, Victor looked dominant there, and then it turns out that Juan won, and I was like, what? After seeing video, I still had Victor winning, but it was not as dominant as I originally thought, just judging on pictures. And again, the pictures were only front shots, and there was like only three of them that I was going on. Um, but when they did the comparisons and stuff in the video, I was like, I still have Victor winning. Juan was a little bit bigger. It's not like he like totally dominated in size and stuff like when Big Ramy competed at the New York Pro. That was some other stuff. That was some next level stuff. Juan was a little bit bigger than Victor, but Victor's still more pleasing to the eye. Victor's very dominant in the front double biceps. Um, that's just one shot. I'm not saying that's the reason he should have won. I'm just giving an illustration, right? Um, excuse me. Juan, I felt, only won the back double biceps, which I was surprised by because Victor has an excellent back double biceps. But Juan thickened up his back a lot, especially the erectors. Um, he improved his legs too, but still not where they need to be. But it was a good improvement. Victor's legs looked great. Still, again, also needing more size, and especially the injured leg needs some more quad sweep. But it's not a huge glaring weak point like it was before. And but yeah, Juan won the. In my opinion, I think a case can be made for Juan winning the back double biceps and the ab and thigh pose. But I felt Victor looked better in all the other poses. Side triceps, I feel like Victor doesn't really nail that shot as best as he could. Doesn't show his taper. Probably has his arm, straight to the side a little bit instead of cocked a little bit further back and twisting a little bit more. Would probably show a little bit more taper, but nevertheless, he still looks good in that shot. The glutes were around, the hamstrings are separated, the crevice like between the bicep and tricep was deep, and Victor's arm in the side tricep, like not just the tricep, but the overall arm looks crazy. Um, and what you call it. I felt like to me the most muscular was, I guess, like the poster boy for what I felt happened overall, which was Juan looked a little bit bigger, but to me Victor looked better. He was almost as big, but he was much tighter, much deeper cuts and separation, flowed better. Um, yeah, I mean, basically to me, Juan looked like he won because he was a little bit bigger. Like I said, not even a lot bigger. It was a little bit bigger, but he was kind of softish and watery. I mean, compared to Victor. Uh, so I still would have had Victor winning that one. And Victor also just looked, his muscles were, just as round as Juan's. So you can't really say, well, Juan was so full, because he was full, but so was Victor, but tighter as well. Victor was fuller and tighter. And so that is the New York Pro 2015.